Hey student, watch this video and learn 3 phrasal verbs with the preposition down that native speakers use in everyday conversation. If you don't know me very well, I am teacher Prix, and I'm going to help you talk to anyone, anywhere, anytime in English. Make sure to subscribe to my channel because every week I post different kinds of English lessons to help you become a better and more confident English speaker. Yay! But here we go. Today, I'm going to show you 3 phrasal verbs with the preposition down. And guys, here on my channel, I help pre-intermediate and intermediate students because this is what I like to say, a transition level. And at this moment on your journey to fluency, phrasal verbs will show up in every practice you have. So this is going to happen a lot. And it's important because there are 2 important reasons why you need to know phrasal verbs. 1, to understand conversations. And to speak more naturally, to use the words that native speakers use. And one thing that I always like to say here on my channel is, you will only memorize and understand how to use phrasal verbs. You will only understand grammar and many other lessons if you use them. If you don't use, you don't learn. So at the end of this lesson, post one example, just one, with the phrasal verbs you're learning. Choose one phrasal verb, your favorite, and create a conversation, dialogue, create a phrase. This is how you learn. Yesterday I was I was reviewing vocabulary, and I created different examples because I do what I teach. To learn a lesson, I must use it. And this is something that I also do with my BSA. They have vocabulary in every lesson, in every module inside the academy. And phrasal verbs are always there. But one thing that I like to do with my babies, my BSA, is I contextualize the vocabulary they learn. And that's what I also do in these lessons. So I will give you the definition and then I will give you examples from movies that I watch, TV shows, conversations, so that it makes it easier for you to understand. But here we go. Phrasal verb number 1. Boil down to. Now, with this meaning, you are not going to use in the progressive tenses like continuous, okay? Present continuous, that's the present perfect continuous. No, this is typically used in the present or sometimes in the past. So this is important to know. Not all phrasal verbs can be used in all tenses. You will need to find a situation, and that's the challenge. Of course, you can use in the future, but you will need to think of a very good conversation to use it. And as I said, it's not commonly used in continuous tenses, okay? But let's take a look at the definition. Boil down means that whenever you're using this phrasal verb, you're going to indicate the important part of something, the most important result of something, or the most important point of a situation, of a point, of something. And the example will make it easier for you to understand. As I also talk to my students from my academy, the more advanced vocabulary you learn, the more difficult it is to translate. I can give you explanations and examples that will make it easier for you to understand what I mean when I say, oh, it's used to say something as the main or basic part. It's the most important result of something. But take a look at the first example that will make it very simple for you to understand. What the workers want boils down to one thing. Here I could say, what is the most important thing the workers want? What the workers want boils down to one thing. That's the most important part of what the workers want. Maybe they want more things, but the most important thing they want is ka-ching! A pay raise. That is the only way to stop the strike. You know, strike? Strike is when the workers, in this case, stop working. Everybody at a company, at a factory, they're like, no more. We want a pay raise. No more work. No more work. We need a pay raise. We need a pay raise. So that's a strike. There may be other meanings, okay? Now, what the workers want boils down to one thing. The most important thing the workers want can be explained in one part, in one thing. Pay raise, money, ka-ching, la plata. Haha. Another example. I think it's clear, but after watching this video, let me know in the comments if you have any questions. Another example. I wanted to hire 2 designers. Okay, excuse me. I confused the example. Let me read it again. I know you want to hire 2 new designers, but it all boils down to money, which we don't have at this moment. So maybe I'm talking to my manager, well, to my boss, to my director, and I manage a team, and we are working on this project, and I need 2 new designers. So I knock. I go to my director's office, and I'm like explaining the reason why I need 2 designers, that they will really help the team speed up the process. And then my director takes off his glasses. Priscilla, I know you want 2 new designers, and I agree with you. We need them to speed up the process. But it all boils down to money, which we don't have at this moment. I'm sorry. Hey, this is real life. These examples are true. They happen to some people. We want to do more, but the budget, the money. It's not about the money. Now, what are they trying to say? So in the conversation, the most important thing here is the money. Of course, the new designers are great and we need them, but it all boils down to money. The point is the money. The most important part of this conversation, of this problem, is the money. It all boils down to money. And here, I used all. This is a very common collocation. It all boils down to money. And another expression, it's another phrasal verb actually, that means the same thing, comes down to. It all comes down to money. It's all about the money in this case. All right? So here, in both examples actually, pay raise, money. It's very common to use this with money, but not a rule. You will find other situations. I'm showing you the most common ones, but you can use your imagination. So come down to is also possible. So, and the word all will also be common next to come down to. It all comes down to. It all boils down to. And you see, both examples are in the present intentionally, because I want to show you that it's more commonly used in the present. Now you know. Next phrasal verb, and make sure to subscribe to my channel. You really help. You become part of this gang. It's amazing. And if you have already subscribed, thank you so much. It's an honor. Next phrasal verb, to play down. You know, I don't like when people do that, and I will explain why. All right, let's imagine something is happening. Something is bad. Something bad is happening. And then you're talking to your friend, and your friend, no, Priscilla, this is not so bad. Come on, it's nothing. No, it's not complicated. It's not serious. You are dramatic. You are being dramatic. What is my friend doing to my problem? He is playing it down. He is trying to minimize the problem, to make the problem look small. And I don't like that. If I think the problem is big, the problem is big. So see, I created one new example for you right now. This happens to me a lot. My friends tell me that when I have a problem, I can be a little dramatic. I'm a drama queen. Sometimes, not in all aspects of my life, but sometimes I can be a little dramatic when I'm having a problem. And then my friends play it down a little. You know, they're like, yo, it's not as bad as you think. So that's the meaning of this phrasal verb. When you try to make something look less serious, less important than it really is, maybe it is important. Maybe it is a big deal, but the person is trying to play it down, make it look like it's not so serious, it's not so bad. So that's the meaning of this phrasal verb. They try to minimize the situation, the importance of a problem. So look at this. This situation is pretty bad. The government is trying to play it down, but just look around. This is very true. I think in any part of the world, in any country, the government will always try to play things down. People could be dying on the street and they will be like, no, I don't see it. What? No, nothing is happening. Nothing. No, what? No, nothing. Everything's fine. So governments, unfortunately, often try to play things down when they shouldn't. One thing is when someone is trying to play something down because they really don't believe it's important, so they're trying to help you. And the other, which is the most common situation for this phrasal verb, is when there is a real problem. It is serious, but the person is like, no, help people? We don't need to do that. No, there's a serious problem. Don't play it down. Another example. We all know James trying to get the VP position. I don't get why he's playing down the rumors. So you see, this is a different situation. So maybe it's an office and everybody knows that James is trying to get a new position at work. But when we talk to James about it, James plays it down. It's like, no, these are rumors, I love my position here. This position is not so important. I may not be the guy for the case, for the position. But we're like, why are you playing this down? We know you want the position. You're trying to get it. Why are you playing it down? It's a big deal. You want it. So that's the idea of this phrasal verb. And guys, as usual, you smash that like button. You smash that like. That's the idea of smashing. Smash that like button. And if you have already done so, help someone. Share this video. Don't play down this video. Don't play it down. It's important. Share it with someone. And if you're interested, check the links in my description. I have an excellent study plan cycle that will help you organize your study routine, and also a phrasal verbs program. I will teach you the most popular phrasal verbs for conversations and will give you examples, activities that I'm sure you're going to like. So check out the description. But other than that, my loved ones, let's get rolling. To run somebody down. Whenever you see preposition down, don't expect the phrasal verb to be amazing. It's down. Break down. Let down. Go down. So don't expect something amazing with down. I feel down. So down will often, not always, but often indicate down and under. Anyway, to run somebody down. No, you're not literally running somebody down. Come on, don't do that. But to run somebody down is to criticize someone or something unfairly. Okay, so you're criticizing someone or something. And in many situations, it's not fair. You're doing that, but hey, it's not fair. You shouldn't be doing that. And that's the idea. But you can do that to yourself. Look at the example that I posted here. He's always running himself down. So he's always criticizing himself. It's like, dude, don't do that to yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Expression. Phrasal verb, actually. Don't beat yourself up. Stop criticizing yourself so negatively, so badly. This is not true. You're a good person. Don't do that. Or another example. Nobody likes excuse me. Nobody likes Liz around here. She's always running people down. Hate that kind of behavior. I don't like that Lisa does that. Running people down for no reason. As I said, usually when you're running someone down, it's not fair. It's a situation that it's not fair. I don't like your attitude. Stop running me down. It's not true. And even if it were true, who are you? You know, to be telling that straight to my face. Don't like that attitude. Go away. Yo. So nobody likes Liz around here. She's always running people down. So she's always criticizing people. You know, and that is so annoying. She shouldn't be doing that. Guys, when I post the examples and I do intonation and stuff, I'm helping you memorize because adding a little bit of drama, a little bit of art and comedy will help your brain memorize more easily. So one thing I recommend is when you create your examples, really think of a situation, connect with your life, as I always tell my babies, because the more you connect vocabulary with your life, the more you memorize it. And always keep in mind that to learn a lesson, I must use it. So there you have it. Post one example with one phrasal verb. But other than that, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.